What is going on, everyone? Happy Monday. We're playing some Loop Hero, as you can kind of see with my wannabe green screen. My name's Bobby. I host The Casual Hour. We're a podcast, talk about video games. We play video games a few times a week. Last week, I fired this game up for the first time, and I have been thinking about this game a whole lot. If you listen to our show, if you follow along on our streams, it's basically been Valheim and this for me. And I put a lot of time into Valheim this week, did some pretty cool shit with Loop Hero. Most importantly, my friend, your friend, co-host of the show, Chase Kinnicky, got him hooked on it. He's surpassed anything that I've done here. Last week, I was telling you a little bit about the game. We did basically like an introduction to what it was, kind of my take on it. I was building up some strategies, and tonight I'm happy to announce that we're going to be going into Chapter 2. We got past it. It's going to be, we beat the Lich King, we're on to the second boss. We're going to try some new strategies. We got a new class unlocked, the Rogue class. We talked about that last time. We might be unlocking some more. I don't really know. We're going to figure it out. Let me show you what we got going on here. So, if you're new to the game, really quick, I'll give you a quick overview of what's going on. If you want to know more, go back and watch the last stream we did. The game's very simple. You're building a base, you're running a loop where you're going to be getting loot and progressing against enemies and mobs. You'll be doing different gear on your character, and it's kind of a risk-reward system. It's a roguelike deck build, so each time you pass the loop, you're going up in level, the enemies are going up in level, the gear you can get goes up in level. At the end of that loop, you have the chance to come back to your camp, which is what this screen is, and then you can build out all these crazy things. So I've got some stuff built out, not a ton. I was getting a little too greedy on most of my runs. I wanted to get to the boss rather than playing it safe and coming back. So I think we've got a better strategy here now for tonight. We're going to be focused on building some of this stuff out, but you grab that stuff to come back, build up your camp, which is going to get you more cards, it's going to get you some more perks, different classes in the game, and you're working towards that main story of the boss battle. So it's going to be a good one. I think that we're in for a real treat. I hope the audio is coming through okay if you're listening. The last time I played, I went back and listened to it, and you couldn't hear the game audio at all. Well, maybe a little bit, but the soundtrack of this game is one of the best parts of it. So I want you to hear what I'm hearing tonight. I'm going to do my best to keep you in the know on what's going on. We're going to try a few new things. So, I think I got a few new cards. Or no, I got no new cards. I apologize. Here's the deck that I'm going to be running with. I tried using the Swamp the last time, and I didn't particularly care for what it did. As far as the UI goes, I know that this is a little bit harder to see. I do have the CRT filter over. I could turn that off. That might help out on stream, but we'll cross that bridge. Anyway, it spawns a mosquito every 3 days, and all healing effects are lethal here, except for the potions. They are still on your side. The only thing that I thought that this would be good for was to combat this Vampire Mansion card, and it just wasn't really doing it for me. So I really have found a good strategy using the wheat fields in conjunction with the village. That's been the sweet spot for me, and I think we'll continue doing that. So Lich King here, this was the first boss, and as you can see here, Chapter 1 enemies, they don't have maybe one ability to use against you. Now the enemies are going to be stacking up with abilities. There will be a strength growth for them, but for us, additional class stats that you'll see there as well. So I am going to run tonight with, at least the first run I'll probably go with the warrior, and then I'll switch over to the rogue, I think, after that, which will be this class here. Big difference between these two. The rogue's going to have a bit more of that vampirism with them, and I really like that build. You know what, I think I'm just going to go with the rogue. I didn't play with the rogue at all last time. We're going to start with that. You're going to dual wield, so you can have 2 different weapons versus a shield. You also get some boots or evasion. I think that there's a really cool bonus you get if all your gear is of the same set. So whether that would be like a damage set or a vampirism set, one of those, we're going to go with that. And Chase, if you are on tonight, since you've kind of mastered the game, last time I was asking you, hey, what would you do here? You said, I don't know, I'm not really paying attention, or I haven't been paying attention enough. Now that you've paid attention, you better show your ass up tonight and help out. So here we go. Gonna load up some gear. Let's see if I can turn on that audio really quick. I think it might be a little loud. I might be wrong though. It wasn't up that much time. Here we go. If you're just watching, you're gonna be on an endless loop here. I don't do anything with the combat, so I can basically turn this down and pause it in between some of the planning phase. All battles automated. I can change out my gear on the fly. One of the things that you're gonna notice about the rogue class in conjunction to the warrior that you start out with, over here I have a spoils bag where I'm getting trophies. So when I complete a loop back to our camp gear, I'll open up this bag and I'll get my gear at that point in time. So when you're the warrior, it's just happening on the fly. Not the case right now. Just something different there to know. Faster attack times, which is great, so your attack speed is up with the rogue class. I find that super beneficial. Some mountains. I think I'll start there. I like that setup. And put the spider out. Seems like an alright spot for it. Pretty gnarly spot for the vampires. I think that's okay. Already got one spawned. If you're not familiar, upper left corner here with the day progress bar, that's going to spawn and give me buffs at the start of each new day. Once this bottom bar fills up, we will be getting the second boss to come out. And I'm getting a lot more effects on me. Some negative stat damage here at that point in time. There's a vampire aura right now. All enemies that are not objects are artificial gain the vampirism effect. So essentially anytime that they're doing damage to me, they're getting health back because that vampire can't be put down. But we'll see. We shall see. We're getting into it early run here. This game, there's some stats that came out recently for it. Had something like 500,000 in its first week, which is just so fucking cool. This game is proving itself to be pretty special to a lot of people, just not me, but it is easily one of my favorite things that I've played this year, and I'm just really digging what they're doing here. I think we can do 2 spots of the cemetery. I'm going to put a lantern down here. So this lantern is going to decrease the number of monsters in those adjacent tiles. I did the 2 cemeteries. These are going to give me a skeleton Drops some really great shit. Stacks up pretty bad though. The cemetery can get a little nasty. I'm hanging on to these meadows. They do give me an HP bonus, but I'm hoping that a treasury drops, or I can start to place them over here by my mountains once I get that form. So I'm gonna hang on to them for a little bit, but if my hand gets forced, I'll place them in and have that. Wheat fields work in addition to the villages. They give a bonus to that, so that's what I'm waiting for. And then Oblivion was really important to hang on to for the Lich King fight, because you could take out the palaces around the actual boss with that. I don't particularly know what that would be benefiting on this boss fight, as I've not seen anything with it. So I'm going to hang on to it as long as I can, but if things get dicey, I might even get rid of this vampire house here, or mansion. We'll figure it out. Got about 14 items, it looks like, to go through when we hit here, so we should load out and get a nice build. So all those came out. As you can see, we got some of the items that came up here into our bag. And those memories. Oh shit, I did not mean to go forward yet. No, it doesn't matter, we're still playing. Let me place a few items here. Definitely want to equip that armor. So the colors that you're looking at over here, I just have basically uncommon right now. But you'll notice the gray is going to be just the stat damage, or what it does, or the defense that it has. Anything that's a color, you're immediately going to start to see another additional bonus to it, and it just goes up. So I might have like an orange level 2, where you're going to see like 4 different items beneath the overall stats on it. So yeah, that's the difference there with the colors, if you see me messing around with that tonight. So definitely equip that. This one here is going to give me the magic damage versus counter damage to all. Definitely want to have that one. Both of these are going to go up. Attack speed and an evasion bonus. I'm going to go with attack speed. Some pretty important one. As far as the boots go, now that mace, I can definitely get a better one there over the mace. So we'll do that. Put those boots on. And I think everything else is just gonna continue to phase out. Nothing else that we can play down. So we will just keep moving here. That grove, I could put that down here. I think that's the best spot. Trophy, alright. So I have room for, I think, one more card. I might not, but just so you're aware, just like these items over here that I'm getting, this will fall off. So your oldest card gets dismantled if you accrue too many. So I will start to lose some of those meadows. I might as well just put them out here right now. Use some of those up. That's going to give me that HP bonus. So right now, I'm only getting 6 per day. So every time that this goes up, I'm going to get 6. I really need to find a way to heal myself, because I'm currently not in the best shape for only being on the second loop. So we got to quickly get a way to start healing, or this is not going to go well. There's a village. Perfect. So, again, not being the best at this game by any stretch, I know that I'm healing up every time I come to my camp. So, where I've seen success is placing villages about halfway through the loop. That way I've got a touch point to get my health midway through. So I'm thinking I will start my village run here, put a field there, and I've seen like rows of villages. I've also staggered out, so I've got some wheat fields. So just for additional buff, I'll do that right now. I've got this Oblivion card. If I need to swap something out, I can do that as well. Got that grove there. Go ahead and add a little bit more to it. Working on our mountain peak. Keep moving through there. leveled off. I just need 2 mountains right now to finish that up where I want it to be. Alright, so we got some decent stuff there. Got a yellow. Definitely gonna equip those boots. Critical damage. It's a higher percentage chance. It's only down a little bit when it comes to our overall. I think I am gonna swap that one out. The boots I'm happy with. Don't really need to do anything. Well, if that goes up, I'll lose my evasion or my attack speed, which I'm not quite sure I want to do that yet. I think I'm going to wait. I'm pretty happy with that I got for the time being, and we're holding our own for the most part. There's our mountain. Got some rat wolves coming up here. It's always a good fight. Sweet. So, if you end up... There's a few things that happen in this game. If you combine certain things together, they unlock certain abilities. If I put a village next to a vampire mansion, I get what's called a ransacked village. And that spawns some ghouls. Every, second or third loop through, you can unlock a, bonus for your run. I found it to be pretty beneficial. So the way that this is going right now with our mansion and our villages here, there's a chance you might see one of those. The other thing is this bandit cap just popped up based off of what I've built here so far. They prefer villages, and a bandit will appear every 2 village tiles. So we'll be seeing some of them popping up here as well. But we got a nice health run back there, so that should give us a nice fulfillment there, and we're increasing our overall health with these rocks. So kind of a slow roll. That'll be our peak there. Got another meadow I can drop down. So now I'll start to build out some of these rocks near the bottom. Place some of these here. So these particular meadows, blooming meadows, happen whenever you place a meadow next to an object that's not a meadow. So here's one of these traits that we can choose now. Master of Fencing, 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. That's pretty cool. Lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Doesn't work for the golden cards. So these are some pretty interesting ones, and I think that they present some nice mechanics but some difficult decisions. I really like this picky one. Basically it's going to be quantity over quality. This one sounds nice too for 10%, but I think I'm going to go with picky. So we're going to get less at camp, but better at camp. And I'm not going through all of the stuff. I mean, clearly I have a lot sitting here. So I'd rather get more items that are beneficial than a bunch of junk. So that one seems to be a better fit. Also, this goblin camp comes from the amount of rocks that you place. Goblins suck. I'm half tempted to use my Oblivion card right now to get rid of it, because I just hate goblins that much. You know, I'm going to do it. Fuck no. Okay. So we just got some nice health and a quest. 2 quests, actually. That's a good run. I like that. And now we've spawned our scarecrows and our bandits. Back down here to the cemetery, almost our complete run. So based off the damage output we have currently in our location, we should be seeing our health get completely regenerated on these runs. Perfect. So we got some decent stuff there. We got an orange that's going to be doing some really nice stuff. Crit damage, crit chance, and defense. I will drop that off there. This is going to be a benefit over what we have currently. Our boots aren't going to benefit us there. Our attack speed could go up based off of what we have here. Damage is going to go up as well. That's a level 3, but I have a level 4 here. So I think I'm going to equip that there. Those boots don't matter. Those don't matter. Cool. Put this mountain up really quick. Do one more meadow over there. And I will round out that grove. Alright, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, Chase, I don't know. I think the rogue... I like the rogue's speed quite a bit. And I do like dual-wielding weapons a whole lot. I know that if I can get, like, usually happens later in the loot, but if I can get a set bonus, there's a nice buff you get with that also. So I feel pretty good about that also, but I'm trying it out tonight. I typically play with the warrior the most. I've heard the necromancer has the highest difficulty learning curve as well. Chase, can you hear the game audio? That was a problem the last time. I don't know if that's coming through or if it's too loud. Yeah, Necro looks really cool. I had a feeling that would be the one that you were jamming to. I'm hoping to get that unlocked very, very soon. Alright, got a battlefield. Gonna get us a chest spawning after each loop is completed. So let's get that placed. I like that. There we go. Oh, there's a lot going on here. So we're losing health pretty... Yeah, we're pretty squishy for sure. So I'm not overly confident in the build that we have right now. But we should get a lot of that health back when we get to the villages over there. Some new boots. Level 3, orange. I just don't know if it's worth it. No way. Keep going. It was a dumb move earlier. I panic chased with the meadows there. I was typically trying to hang on to them, and I ran into a situation where I didn't. I was waiting for a treasury. I just put them in there not thinking. I hadn't seen any beacons or anything come through yet, so I was just like, well, shit. So not the best spot for him. We got a decent portion of our health back on that last run. We got another village, so that could go into that ransack village that we talked about earlier. Got a road lantern. Let's go put this village here. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a whole lot. Should have spaced that out a bit more. Hitting hard. Gotta be nice to get a treasury. Gotten way. Lots of meadows. Alright. So we get some nice boots here. Level 7, that's a huge jump up. Those 5s are better, that's funny. That's definitely a nice increase there. It's a significant improvement. Yeah, so got most of our health back. We're gonna get a chest right here. This is gonna get a little sticky heading over here into the grove. But again, should get some nice HP back there. I should have put these meadows down. I'll hang on to them. see what we do. Just gave us straight up resources from that chest. There we go. Alright. Finally got a treasury. Start to get this one lined up. I think that'll be all right. I think that's fine. We're hitting pretty hard. I mean, we're definitely taking some significant hits too, though. All right, another battlefield. Not doing good on health. Losing too much. Yeah. Are you talking about like after, like this loop here where I get to the camp, or like after I lose or win? Because I'm happy to have you call whenever. Calling in the big guns. I will hop on Discord whenever I get to the camp. If you just want to join up on the Casual Hour live channel, I'll just hop on there. I don't think this is going to last very long. I mean, we're certainly not going to get to the boss with this build. Just taking way too much damage. Damn. If I can just make it. There we go. Alright, let me, we're gonna get Chase in here. He's gonna hop out of chat, hop into the call with me. Let me get him pulled up here. 1 second, everyone. Change the audio settings here. Hey, 1 second. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, how you doing? Welcome.
I'm good.
Thanks for hopping on here to save my ass.
Oh yeah, looks like you could use some help.
Good. So I'm thinking that this is, I mean, we're not going to make it through, so I'm going to leave on this run and take what I got.
Okay.
I won't make it through here.
Sure. I mean, why don't you check what your upgrade could be?
Huh?
Your upgrade.
Okay.
You have a point up there.
Max HP is increased for 1 for each trophy. A rat wolf may come to your aid during battle. And then after losing 20% of max HP in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds.
Those are fun. Okay, yeah. Probably just retreat. It looks like this is going a little bit downhill. But before you retreat,
Yep.
let's look a little bit at what you have here.
Okay.
So one thing that I've learned when I've been playing this game is, and you already kind of know this too, but if you put meadows next to anything that's not just a meadow, you're getting the flowering meadows.
Totally.
But you have, around that treasury, you have meadows that are just next to meadows, and you could put your mountains or rocks in those corners, and I know you're not getting as much HP, but you'll get all those flowering meadows there, and you won't be wasting meadows like that.
And that still fulfills this and gets you everything you need from it?
Yep. And also, I think you should be putting your treasuries as close to the corners as possible. It won't let you put it directly in the corner, but further into the corner. And then another thing that I've learned is you can even like halfway overlap treasuries. So
right, where this would be with that.
Well, if you didn't put that meadow at the top there, yeah, you can stack them like that. And it's, so like if you hang on to your meadows a little bit longer, you can end up being able to overlap and make better use of your space.
Okay, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, and then one last thing. I understand wanting to put your battlefields where you do. You want to have them early so you can get those treasure chests earlier.
Yeah.
But when you're overlapping them all like you have, it turns those into those
blood path.
Yeah, and those will really fuck you up. So like,
spread these out
I
a bit
try
more.
I try to spread them out as much as possible, especially like on this last loop where you've already been kind of getting your ass kicked a little bit.
Yeah.
Overlapping those really is going to screw you for this next loop, which is why you should run.
Yeah, for sure. Because I maybe could make it to I don't even think I make it to the village at this point. So let's head out, see what we get. So anything here? I can build a crypt, and I think that gets me the necromancer, right? Yep.
Yes.
Should I do that?
Yeah, I think Necro is super fun.
Okay. I know that you're going to be a little delayed too. I apologize about that.
That's okay.
God, I love the art. This art. I know that the rest of
like
it's
the
a little
big
muddy.
art. I think color palette. I wish it was a little more expansive, and I wish it just the small stuff is just a little too small for me. But like this stuff, where you see those character portraits, that's great.
Yeah, it's so good. I don't think we're able to build anything else at this time, but we do have the necromancer class now.
So you've built multiple farms.
I screwed up. I did it 2 times too.
Okay, I don't know if that's screwing up. I mean, I've only built one, but I'm trying to just build kind of like one of everything at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm at the point now where I'm not loving the game because of this part of the decision making, because it's feeling a little too XCOM-y in like building up this kind of centralized location. I love going on the loop. I love all that strategy stuff, but coming here, I feel like, should I be building more mud huts? Should I be building more farms? Does that do anything for me?
Right.
And I don't understand the strategy as much here as I do when I'm actually doing the loop.
Well, let's do that then. What do you say? Should
Sure.
we? And do you think I should stay here on chapter 2 with the necro?
I think go back to 1 for Necro if you're going to try out Necro, just so you can see what that's about.
Yeah.
And then also, let's look at your deck, because the other big tip I have for you is that you really don't want that many cards in your deck.
Okay. What do you think?
Like I would get it down to like 8 or 9 cards if you can.
All right. Well, I don't particularly care for cemeteries. I don't think they do a whole lot for me.
Yeah, I drop either cemetery or grove,
Okay.
depending on the materials that you want. So that's fine. I might drop. I want to kind of show you. I want to show you potentially something you don't know about with the Vampire Mansion, so I want you to keep that.
Okay.
But maybe drop the cocoon.
The cocoon?
The spiders.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
And then maybe the road lantern too.
Okay. That gets us down to 9.
I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Honestly, you probably don't even need the wheat fields. I know they're good. Actually, you know what? Keep them. They're fine.
Okay.
I've gotten screwed a lot because you can only put those wheat fields around villages, but I
So
ended
they
up
take
with
up a
a
lot of
bunch
time.
of wheat field guards. They
Sure.
do, but they're pretty good, and I actually like fighting the scarecrows. I think you get some good stuff out of fighting the scarecrows from them.
Before we run on it, this game's really good.
It's really good.
This
It's
game
really
is-
good. I know I said like I'm in a part right now where I'm not loving it as much, but this game is really fucking good.
Like, I'm gonna make a standard bold claim that you're used to, but maybe not everybody watching. I'll be
Oh,
talking about
God.
this game in December.
Okay, well, at least it's not a top 5 game for you already.
Well, I mean, based off of the year, I could definitely put it in there.
Sure, but I mean of all time. That's
Oh, no.
That's the Bobby P special.
Okay, so let me see what I'm working with here, because this is my first time running this class. So it looks like rings and some sort of necklace and a book play a big role here.
Yep. So all that gray gear does nothing for you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. The Necro has some really cool mechanics to it.
Wow, this is really cool already. That's cool. So basically, you're just spawning these things out to fight on your behalf.
Oh yeah, but it
And
gets
attack
way
speed's
better.
going to be a big thing here, I bet.
Yes, and if you get all your skeletons up, then your character also does like a weak attack on its own.
Okay.
So you probably want to start throwing those groves down. That first grove anyway.
Okay. Oh shit! Didn't click off of it. So I'm thinking maybe start them up here.
Yeah, I mean wherever's fine. And then I'd probably start your mountain. Yeah.
Upper right.
Yeah, wherever. Just in the corner.
Okay.
So then look at your look at that new equipment that you have there. First, you have a ring you can throw down there. But look at your necklace.
Magic HP.
So see on your necromancer that your health bar is a little blue.
Yeah, that's your magic.
So that's actually like shield. Like a shield you start out with. You start every battle with.
Oh,
So
cool.
it really helps you if you have a lot of regen effects, because you can regen your regular health while that shield is taking damage for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Max skeletons +1. Holy shit, that sounds cool.
Now you can summon 3 skeletons.
And village, maybe over here. We'll start that.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it.
Typically about halfway across is what I'm going for on those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, I think we'll keep moving here. So is this your main class that you're playing with now?
I probably play with it the most. Necro most, and then Warrior, and then Rogue the least. I don't hate the Rogue, but it's just not nearly as good for me. So did you see there that you summoned a different kind of skeleton in that last battle? So that'll happen somewhat randomly. Not randomly, but it's based off one of your other stats. I don't know if it's summon quality or skeleton level though. I think you have both of those different stats. I think it's quality.
All right, so now I can fill in rocks around this. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. I probably would have held off on that meadow at the top. Just
this one here?
Just so you continue overlapping.
Ah, shit. Okay.
But it's not a big deal. Just something to consider. Also, I probably would have put your rocks further up in the corner and then only done 2 rows of 3. And at this point, you could have put your treasury on the 4th row. And it wouldn't be touching anything, so then you could kind of overlap that stuff, and you could be getting a bunch of bonuses out of that.
Good to know. Fucked up.
I mean, it's the stuff you learn as you keep playing.
Hey, are you happy this isn't Valheim?
I'm extremely happy this is not Valheim. This is great.
Alright, let me get these rocks put up here real quick. Put one more grove up there. That run through. How many times have you beat the Lich King?
Oh, countless times at this point.
Yeah.
I play a lot on Chapter 1 just to keep grinding materials. I haven't played Chapter 2 a ton of times. I really... There's a bit of a dicey dungeon feel to this, where it's super fun the first time, and then when you beat something, then it goes, okay, well, now let's make it way harder for you. And I don't love every enemy getting its own little trait bullshit that screws you up. So I actually have a lot more fun playing on Chapter 1. But at some
where
point,
would you
I'll
put
get
this
to
battlefield at?
I'd put it really close to your first village.
Okay.
Probably on that like middle left.
There?
No. Well, yeah. Sorry, I forgot you were going clockwise and not counterclockwise. Yeah. Where you had it before.
I think that delay fucked me there with you. I think I had it right the first time.
Yeah, you did. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Summon quality and skeleton level. Defense, summon quality goes up. Okay.
So I would say with Necromancer, it is a lot more difficult to know what the stat you want, or it's a lot more fluid to know which stats you want at which time.
Yeah.
Because I have found that I think it's almost crucial as you get like halfway through the loop that you at least have 3 skeletons, if not 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because especially when you get to places like this in the groves where you can have a bunch of those dogs, or even worse is the goblins. If you have a ton of those goblins, they are just messing up your skeletons before they can even get any real damage in. So you want to be able to get as many skeletons up as possible.
Finish that off. Yeah, I could have overlapped that there. Damn it. That sucks.
Sorry.
And that chest is going to spawn on the ass end of my loop versus starting it.
Yeah, that was my fault. I would put that mountain down at this point around one of your treasuries.
Put it down?
Yep. Just to get some. If you put it in one of the middle, yeah, right there. Now you can put your other meadow above it, and it'll be a blooming, blossoming meadow because it's next to a mountain. So it's
Put the
just
rock
using the space. Yeah. So it's just using the space more effectively, so you can put down more meadows.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And also so you can fill those things faster, so they can get you all the goodies from them, and also they can start spawning the gargoyles, which give you really good stuff too.
I guess, would you put this mountain down here?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you just want to kind of fill one out.
I don't know how much Johnny's played. I think he's played a little bit, though.
He's played a little bit. From what I've talked to him about, I don't think he's unlocked any other characters. He hasn't beaten the first stage. He hasn't beaten the Lich yet.
Okay.
Okay, so after you're done with this battle, let me take your vampire mansion.
Okay.
And put it next to your village. Do you know about this?
The Ransack Village?
But do you know? And then, so if you go through that village, I think it's 2 loops, and if you defeat everything there, then it becomes a much better village that restores a ton more health every time you go through it. So it's a little risk versus reward, but if you can get it pretty early, then it's going to help you a lot through the middle and late game part.
Okay. And we're off. I'm so happy this game's doing well for him, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's not good.
Yep, this is the issue with the Necromancer class, is that if you run into some strong enemies, they can start killing your skeletons pretty quick.
Should I put this wheat field down next to that Ransack Village, or wait?
Yeah. I don't think it hurts to have it there. I mean, at worst, you're gonna spawn a skeleton that you can pretty easily kill. Or not skeleton, scarecrow. One of the other good things about the Necromancer is that if they're attacking your skeletons, they aren't attacking you.
That's a true
So it
thing.
actually gives them 3, at this point it gives them 3 different targets that they can attack. And it gives you some potential survivability.
This is gonna be rough.
Yeah, I hate the goblins.
I do too, man.
They're maybe my least favorite species.
Yep.
If you got another village card, I'd probably just toss it on top of the goblins to just make them go away. Or an Oblivion card.
Do your worst, skeletons. These ghouls, man.
So check your point, trait point, whatever. Experience
First
points.
2 skeletons summoned in a day will be strengthened.
I find that one to be really bad,
Okay.
just because it's too hard to control the timing. I've used that and had both of my really strengthened skeletons be wasted on a slime right before I go into a battle where I really could have used them. So I think your points spent better.
Ambitions of the Dead.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Again, your skeletons are relatively easy to kill, so it can sometimes bite you. In fact, I've had a couple times where my skeleton has killed something, and in the split second before it gets fully healed, another enemy will hit it and kill it, and it just takes the bonus away. So even that one has sometimes screwed me. It's a lot better than most of the ones, but
this point, though, like, maybe just having a full hand of Oblivion cards is pretty good. And it sets you up really nice for the Lich. You can take out that Goblin Camp now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I might do that.
So we'll get rid of that Goblin Camp.
Yeah.
That's gone. And we'll keep moving here. Look at all those beautiful babies down there. We got another village.
Yeah, I mean, I'd put that. I'd put it far enough away from your other village.
You think down here? Or further?
Yeah, a little further down, because I think you want to have enough space between your villages so you can put wheat fields on either side of them.
Oh,
I don't like to overlap that stuff because sometimes I've gotten screwed with too many wheat fields that are just useless cards. So I like having as many things there as possible. I might also just kill that bandit camp since you have so many Oblivion points.
Let's do that really quick. What did we get there? An amulet?
Ring's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
So at this point, I think I'd be looking for equipment that can give you another max skeleton.
Another skeleton?
In fact, there is one of your potential traits that you can get just says you just get a permanent +1 skeleton. For the
Oh, cool.
And that one's really nice. Dive ring is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you generally just like put the bigger number 1 on when you can, or do you actually look at what
I
it's
typically
doing
look
and seeing
for,
that?
especially when I'm doing the warrior. Like I typically run a vampire build on my warrior, and I try to run with that trait over the number as much as I can. But I typically look at like color and benefit. But then if I'm like going for an overall build, but in this like especially like some of the earlier loops, I'll try and like level up a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I've found that one of my favorite stats, especially on the warrior to level up, is your damage to all. I try to get as many damage to all bonuses as possible.
Do I have anything with that right now?
I don't think Necromancer gets a ton of those bonuses. I think it's possible, but it definitely happens more with the warrior and rogue class.
Yeah, for sure. Those dark slimes are tough.
I don't know if I've ever encountered a dark slime. Is there?
I don't know what
reason
causes
those
them.
are-
It's like the second or third time I've seen one.
Huh. Must be something that goes into that, making that. It's weird. About how many hours have you put into this?
Shit, probably I'd say 6 to 10, somewhere in there.
Okay.
I think.
I think I'm at like 12 or 13.
I think I might be wrong, but I think that's around
You
that,
can
that
check out
area.
this run.
I'm getting rocked here.
Yeah, but I think this is the last one you have to do before it becomes a.
Yeah, I set up. I don't know if you saw, but I put another one down there.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
then
Oh god.
you may have screwed yourself then.
Oh god. I'm dead. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. That escalated quickly.
Things go real bad real quick.
Absolutely. Yeah, not much we can do here.
Yeah. So I think at this point I've gotten the supply depot, I've made the intel center, and I think I just made the library.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of the path I want to go next, is just up that line there.
Yeah. There you get a codex once you unlock the intel center.
Yeah.
That has like literally every card and every enemy type, and you can learn some cool stuff there. And when you get the library, it expands it out a little bit further, and you can get more knowledge on these things. And I think that's kind of like the pseudo backdoor tutorial that they kind of put in here. So if you didn't know to put 9 mountains or rocks together to get the harpy, then I think that's a way to learn how to do that. Is like if you unlock enough of the codex entries for rocks and mountains, it'll tell you like, hey, by the way, you should put 9 of them together like that.
I might go Necro one more time on here. I'm at 7 hours, by the way. I just checked on that.
Okay.
Feeling a little bit better already. Early optimism. And a village. You think over here on this stretch on the far left?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I might have a shorter stream tonight. I got an early work morning tomorrow, so I might just...
Oh no, I get it. I come on the stream, and now it's a shorter stream. That's cool.
No, I'm just...
No, I understand. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. You're making it perfectly clear. Good.
See if this was a dumb move this early into the game.
It might have been a little bit too early.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know. Maybe they're weak enough.
Get them done early. That's the plan.
So I think on those skeletons, the ones with the claws attack harder, and then the ones with the shields do defense.
Okay.
But honestly, they're all pretty flimsy in my experience.
So you think I should do the mountains up here?
Up where? Yeah. Just like put it as far up into the corner as you can.
Okay.
Okay, now why'd you do that? With that last mountain?
Huh?
Why'd you do that with your last mountain?
Because I typically like to put, like I'll put a mountain here. I like to put rocks between the mountains.
Okay. I guess I understand it maybe like from an aesthetic standpoint, but again, if you got a treasury, you're basically just wasting tiles at this point.
Got it. Oh shit, I went down too low. That was dumb. I realize what you're saying now.
Yeah. Just, yeah. You get it. And it's not a big deal. You have so much space here, and honestly, like you're not necessarily going for a super long run. But if you do get on a pretty good run, you end up really cursing yourself at the end of it because you just can't fit. Like that space becomes pretty valuable. I've had a couple of runs where I've completely filled up the entire map.
Right. Remember that picture you sent? That was wild to see.
Yeah, I think that was only like my 5th or 6th run, too. Like it was, it was the first time I beat the Lich, and then after that, my warrior just kept going. And I was like, oh, I might be able to just stay on this loop forever. And I've gotten that one more time, and it's pretty good. The game does stop you from making that effective. They cap the amount of stuff you can have, although there are traits that can allow you to carry more. And there's another trait that says you leave 10% of your stuff at camp every time you make a loop. And I don't know if that means you can just keep going forever and keep putting stuff. Oh, I guess your camp also has a limit on items.
Where should I put this treasury?
I'd put it like right under that mountain.
Here? Or up here?
Top left. In that top left corner, right under the mountain.
Right there?
Further top right, top left. Right there.
Okay.
Trying to maximize space. And now you can put 3 meadows at the top too, because it'll all touch mountains. And then I just leave those there. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, sorry, the stream. It's okay. But yeah, I would have left off your last meadow because now, unless you have enough stuff to completely surround it, you might as well wait and hope that you get another treasury so you can use that space more effectively.
Got it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but
it's just little things that add up, though.
Totally. At this point, I've also unlocked another type of tile. I unlocked desert tiles.
Oh, cool. And, how are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
So it says every time you put one of those down, it takes down every creature's health by half a health point. So you can stack a bunch of them up, but they don't really work like mountains in that I tried putting 9 of them together and it does nothing. But like mountains and rocks, there's deserts and sand dune tiles that basically do the same thing, just one's like a mountain that does it a little bit more effectively. I have not been able to see what kind of combinations they can trigger, and I don't know necessarily what to use them for other than their main function of just taking down somebody's health.
Yeah, I know that there's like some biome cards I haven't got yet. I'm curious how that all plays together.
Yeah, the one I'm going for right now is the forest. I'd like to get those forest tiles, see what they're about.
Yeah.
But I don't have the stuff. I don't have the materials yet. There's like 3 green orb things. I should also try to figure out what all those material pieces are, so I can better target trying to get them.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably my next thing is trying to get that forest. You got an experience point, by the way.
We're gonna survive this here.
Oh yeah.
We'll find out.
Oh, this one. This is the one you meant. Well, use that experience point while you can. That'll also freeze.
Oblivion's first 2 skeletons summoned in a day.
I'd probably do that middle one.
Maybe. It's going to be tight.
I think with 3 skeletons, you're going to be fine. You're allowing the enemy to spread that damage over so many different things that they're not going to be targeting you nearly as much. Yeah, you're fine.
And that should clear it out after this one.
Yep. So you do have the swamps, right?
I do. I just don't have them active right now.
Right. One thing that I found that is particularly fun is to put down swamps and then put vampire mansions directly next to the swamps.
Yeah.
Because the vampires will hurt themselves because they are trying to do vampirism, but the swamps switch that up, and every time there's a vampirism thing, it actually does damage to them. So the vampires are constantly hurting everything around them because it gives them all vampirism. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Other than that, I hate swamps. They're the worst.
Yeah, they're not great. Alright. We'll get a chest here. And we got that fancy village up there. The Count's lands. Hell yeah.
Just heals you for so much. Like, would
That's
you
great.
rather get healed for 30 or 135? It's such a difference.
Yeah, that's well worth the struggle.
So at this point, you've got a pretty full hand,
Yeah.
and you haven't gotten another treasury, so I'd probably just fill the rest of that out with rocks.
Okay.
Get the good items. Get a gargoyle set up there.
You think do another row of meadow?
I'd probably wait for now. You don't have to make the decision right now, but that 4 ring looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, summon quality up a quarter. You put her where that blue one is. Yeah, now you've got like, what is it, 50%? Close to 50.
Yeah.
So you should be summoning more of those special skeletons.
That's great.
Although your max skeletons are back down to 2, so it's, yeah, some give and take.
I have to figure out where to put that battlefield. Over there, maybe?
Yeah, I usually just spread them out. I try to put them still as close to the beginning as possible. Like, I'd put it at your very, I mean, you already put it down, it's fine, but like at your very top right corner,
Up
where
here.
it would cover those next 2 tiles after that first battlefield, without actually getting in its way. I mean, it's fine there, and if you got another battlefield, you can put it in that spot that I'm talking about.
Let's see here. I don't think that one's better fit.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some stuff, but at this point, that summon quality's probably
Right.
doing you some good work. Yeah, like you're barely. Yeah, you did in that last battle. You didn't put down any basic skeletons. Is that a treasury there? Your body's kind of covered. Oh no, it's a blue.
What's up?
No, you're fine. I couldn't see your cards, your full hand. Not that I have to see it, but I also would have put that village one space further away, so you gotta use that every week.
Oh yeah, damn! I keep forgetting to do that.
That's okay.
Rookie mistakes.
Yes, 7 hours in, still rookie mistakes are happening.
Correct.
That's a good tome.
Yep.
The 3 skeletons. My AirPods are about to die, but I can keep talking to you through the phone.
Okay. Just gotta
Can you
get
still hear
through
me?
the- What's up?
I was asking if you can still hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. They were literally at 1%.
Come on, dudes. You can do it.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
So we'll just need to do one more run against that, and then we'll have another strong healing area.
Yeah, let's see what your other point is. Your experience.
That's a pretty good one.
Which one are you talking about?
Laying down one's life.
Oh,
Any
that,
direct-
yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially when you get multiple skeletons like you got. There is another good trait that you haven't seen yet. That is, every time you make a loop, you automatically get 3 super strong skeletons
Oh, cool.
that you just start with, and they survive multiple battles until they die. That one is very useful.
That sounds awesome.
At this point, you have like your hand size. You keep losing cards in your hand. I would probably just start putting stuff where you know you can't fit a full
Yeah.
a full 9 stack around your, or like 8 rather, around a treasury if you did get one. So I'd start filling in like the space between your treasury and those vampire mansions where you can only fit 6 things because you can't put a treasury anywhere there. So you get the bonuses for them, but you're not wasting space that a treasury might go.
Right.
Well, okay, so those 2 on the bottom, those you could have put treasuries on.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Well, I no, because you'd still put your treasury to the left, so you're fine.
Hey, that's all right.
Oh yeah. Have you, when you've done the chapter 2, have you hovered over the chest to see what their trait is?
No.
They've got a trait called Splinter that every 5 seconds, if you haven't killed a chest, it will do damage to you because you've got a splinter on it.
Oh god.
It's like
That's
even
silly.
the chests kind of fuck you. I don't think the Mimic has that though. So if you have the Mimic, they have different traits that are also bullshit. But I just found it funny that even the quote unquote easy tiles or the easy things in there have some way to fuck you over a little bit.
All right, I can hear you a little bit better now, I think.
Okay.
I guess it's down here, right? Or up here?
Yeah. Either of the spots. That's probably where I put it. That further down one. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this one sucks. I think you're gonna be okay, but
At least you didn't get enraged.
yeah, I think he is, isn't he? Isn't that what the little orange symbol
he
above
is.
him is? There you go. I like that ring.
Yeah, that ring's nice. I think we're doing okay for health, at least.
Well, we'll see on the second village.
Yeah.
It's probably. I mean, you'll have full health, and once you get through this next village, you'll get even more health. But it might be a little dicey on this next one.
I think you're right.
I love spawning gargoyles. They give
Yeah.
you just some really good stuff, and they're pretty easy to defeat.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
Look at that level 6 ring that you got from the gargoyle. See what that has.
Attack speed up.
Yeah, you're probably fine without it. One of the bad things about the skeletons is you can't tell them who to attack.
I know.
So they'll all just attack things randomly. Or they'll choose who to attack randomly, and then they'll just keep attacking that until they die. So if you get these big army fights like this, sometimes they'll just chip down one enemy and then die, and then the next one will come up and it'll start chipping at a different enemy. It's like, no, idiot! You guys need to make coordinated attacks.
Should have a pretty smooth run here to that chest.
Yeah.
Alright, I got some cards I should get rid of.
Yeah, I'd put at least I'd put that meadow to the left of your treasury. And probably put your vampire mansion just somewhere on the road.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. About halfway there for the boss.
Yeah, not doing too badly for that.
This isn't going well.
You're evading a decent amount. But maybe not enough.
This is going bad real quick.
Yeah, I don't, you might not even make it to that village.
Yeah, you're right. That was not good.
No, so you will get a big chunk of health back. Well, fighting more dogs, that's gonna be... Well, you're doing okay. And you're regenning still. They still haven't broken your shield.
Hmm. Yeah, if I can make it there, I should be alright. Maybe?
Yeah, because you'll basically get all your health back if you get through that first
Yeah.
village. At this point, again, I'd probably just start putting down whatever tiles you can that won't interfere with
Sure.
with the treasury. Yeah, you can basically do that full top line and just fill it with stuff.
Get a big health boost here. There it is.
Yep, almost to the moment of truth.
Yep. Let's see what we do here.
Fingers crossed. Oh, this is looking fine.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Another experience point.
Maybe this one here.
mean, at this point, I might just say, oh yeah, actually get the, yeah, you're right. Get the Oblivion cards if you're gonna fight the boss at this point.
Yep.
Get rid of that goblin camp down below.
So that should turn into a healing section too, now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're in a pretty good spot to take down this boss.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. When I get to this camp, I'm gonna run and grab a drink really quick.
Okay.
Oh, there's one of those dark slimes again.
What's that about?
Alright, let me put a quick break and I will get a drink and be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Get it.
Let me put this mountain up here really quick. And I don't think that there's anything that I need to swap out here. I mean, that's only summon quality.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Hey. That'll work though. This is gonna suck in here.
Yeah, I'm.
Should I get rid of
So
some of it?
So similar to you, yeah, I might get rid of one or two of them. Similar to you though, I usually just end up stacking a lot of those similar looking tiles together.
Yep.
But I haven't seen a real bonus to doing that.
Right.
Like, it's aesthetically pleasing, but I think it probably makes more sense to spread those things out. Unless you had like the Blood Forest, which you could put over all three of those tiles.
I would love to have the Blood Forest. I don't have it enabled right now. That'd be helpful here.
No,
though.
you don't. And honestly, I wouldn't for Necromancer, because it works on your skeletons too. So if they go under 15% health, they just instantly die.
That sucks.
Yeah, it really does. I'd throw that Vampire Mansion somewhere just so you don't have it in your hand anymore. Anywhere.
I'm not gonna need the health over here, but shit, there's a lot of health to get.
Yeah, I don't think you need to put it next to any more of your villages. Also, I don't know why, but my internet seems to keep getting slower, and sometimes the stream's buffering for me.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I am super far behind on the stream now.
Oh, you are?
You just said "oh boy" on the stream for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying to refresh my page just to see if that can do something, because like this is like I am useless to you this far back.
Yeah, I mean, if it's bad and you want to hop off, I totally get it.
Okay, I think refreshing helped a little bit.
Okay.
How many times have you killed the Lich?
Once.
Okay. You get some different dialogue with him
Each time?
Each time.
Cool.
Well, to a certain point, and then he just kind of says, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And you're like, "Shut up, we got a score to settle," and you just
That's
start
what I
fighting
said.
him.
That's what I said the last time. Which
Well,
is
then maybe
pretty...
you have beaten him a couple times then.
Keep on moving. This damn mimic. We'll get through it though.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
I think I would actually put on that 8 necklace you got.
this one here with the summon quality. I was thinking about swapping that out.
Yeah,
And
that'd
then
put you back up to around 50, over 50 summon quality. So you'll
well,
be
this
getting
one
some good
goes
stuff
up.
for that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But this here, this ring does get me a skeleton level that goes up. I could put it over here, over that yellow one. I feel pretty good
Yep.
about that. I think that's all right. All right, little maneuver. The necromancer is really cool. This class is fun.
Yeah, I think it's great. And once you start unlocking, there are gold cards that you can get eventually. I think
Okay.
I got mine from the library, but I got the one that is the arsenal card, which unlocks another equipment slot for any of your characters when you
Oh,
use
crazy.
it. You can only have one gold card equipped at a time, but I try to always use arsenal. It makes all of your item, the item quality go down by 15%, I think, but it
Okay.
gives you an extra item slot. And there's some really cool stuff that you can do. Like I had a rogue that had a necklace slot, so then it had a magic barrier when it was fighting.
Nuts. So I wonder if I put this here, it's not going to become a ransack, right? It has to be right in front of it.
Right. Yep.
Do that there. Put that. And then I'm going to get rid of that. That's a nice stretch, man.
It's not bad.
It's a lot of health.
Yeah, in fact, it's probably too much health.
Still got plenty of Oblivion left for the king when he gets summoned.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna murk him.
Yep.
He's gonna be the easiest part of this whole thing.
Oh yeah. Damn, another village. Guess I can put that over here.
I might put it like right in front of your campfire, your loot
Right here?
campfire, just so you can get a little bit of health before the lich comes out.
Oh, good call. Good call. Because we're gonna get so much health here. I don't even need it.
Yeah, you'll probably be fine. What's that gold 8 ring?
The ring, it's regen per sec, summon quality, and skeleton level.
Okay, yeah, your orange one's probably still fine.
Okay. Might be able to find a spot for this vampire mansion. Just put it up here. I'd really like to summon him before getting back to the camp.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd play whatever cards you can. I'd also try to finish that treasury that you have in the corner. Both of them.
Oh yeah.
And just put that grove somewhere, just so you can, yeah. Because I think every time you play a card, it gives you a little bit more progress on that boss bar.
Oh yeah. Right.
What's that new gold 8 ring you got?
Evasion, summon quality, and attack speed. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
God, I love this song.
Crush all of his buildings. God, that's so good.
How many more are there? These two here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can just completely...
He's
Take
got
them
nothing.
I'd also put that rock in the middle of your other rocks, just so you can get all the health bonuses from that.
Up here?
Yeah, just anywhere in those spaces there.
Okay.
Fight's gonna be easy.
It's just so good.
There's some really good writing in here.
It's so good.
But yeah, eventually, I think he might have one more set of dialogue after you beat him this time. But after that, he's just like, "How is this possible?" And you go, "Shut up, let's fight." And that's all you say after that.
It's not even fair.
Yep. This one is way over.
So what do you like to do here? Because I probably won't.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think you really need any of these things.
Resources, maybe?
Yeah, I'd probably just take the resources. Yeah, but at this point, you're going to. You could probably keep going on this until you had the entire map filled up. You do get a Steam achievement for that, so if you wanted to, go for it. But yeah, at this point, like once you kill the Lich and you get that really good stuff, like you got a level 10 tome there that he gave you.
Yeah.
You can kind of just keep going until you're all filled up on resources.
Yeah.
I know you said you want to have a shorter stream, so you probably want to be kind of getting out of here, but
We can do another run really quick.
yeah, I mean, take another loop, see what you got.
Yeah, the tome's alright for a 10.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does give you some quality.
Load that stuff up there. We can do another loop through here really quick, and then I can just leave at the campfire. Just start wrecking them here at this point in time with all the shit that we're getting. Some spooky ghost of a ghost.
Oh yeah, there's even another ghost after this.
Inception ghost. How deep does the ghost go?
I think it only goes 3 deep.
Ooh, look at that treasury.
But there's it goes from a ghost to like that pile of ghosts, and then there's a really evil looking ghost with a knife.
Oh, God.
That's,
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we're just kind of cruising, man. Like, we've got the liches beat.
Yeah, just like play those mountains on your top line, get all that bonus HP.
I'm not too worried about the vampire mansion.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play it on a grove or anything, but you can pretty safely put it pretty much anywhere you want.
Nothing crazy. Should be able to work towards that spec we talked about with that build path. Back at camp.
Mm-hmm.
Up towards the library. I was close. Hopefully this seals the deal.
Yeah, if it doesn't get you there, it gets you real close.
Oh, something's hitting hard. I think it's that golem hit a few times.
Yeah, I think he can hit. Can he hit everyone, or is it the scarecrow that hits everyone? I think it's the scarecrow that hits everyone.
Okay.
I need to try a run where I just do villages and wheat fields,
Yeah.
and just fill the entire loop up with those.
I'm hitting hard. I'm gonna take out that goblin camp.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Damn, I thought that 9 would be higher.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you a lot of stuff, just not great points in any of it. So there is another type of tile that you haven't gotten yet that will, it puts these snaky worm things that shoot fire at you, and they can
Okay.
shoot fire at a distance, and they're really easy to defeat. It's a ruin card, and they don't hit very hard, and they're pretty squishy, but their special quality is that they can jump into a battle as long as there are enemies in the adjacent tile next to them, and
Weird,
you can't
okay.
hit them because they aren't actually part of the battle, but they just are firing off to you from the side, and that's annoying. But the most annoying part is it puts another bar up on your screen, and your mouse cursor can accidentally go over that, and it just stops
Oh,
the
no.
action. So it's just more things that stop the action. I constantly have my mouse cursor accidentally on something that has paused the game, and I go, why isn't the game going? Oh, it's because my cursor's still over something.
That makes me wonder how they would ever do it on mobile, you know?
Yeah, you'd have to have like a pause button or something in a corner, I would think. Or maybe you would hold,
Yeah, like tapping, like
like
press
hold
and
a
hold.
finger on an enemy or something to open up a menu of its traits.
I can see that. Filling it up, filling it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little dicey down there near the end.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine for the rest of this one loop, but you probably might want to call it quits because you got enough stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up after we get to camp. Come on, dudes.
It's a lot of skeleton level.
Yeah. But I don't like what's happening right now.
Yeah, you might want to just take the 60% at this point if you can get through this one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You'll have a bunch of villages coming up.
Yeah.
And then it's Scarecrow.
We got 2
I don't know.
golem.
Your
That's
call
gonna be
at this
rough
point.
there. I don't know, man. I don't feel really confident about this. I'll get 150 here, right?
Yep.
What do you
So
think?
that'll get you pretty close to full. And then you'll have some regen when you fight that one Scarecrow. So I think you'll be pretty close to full health when you go up there.
Okay.
I probably would put on that other tome that just puts your skeleton level super high.
Which one?
That level 10 gray one.
This one here?
Just because it'll make your skeletons live a lot longer.
Okay.
And then what's that level 10 ring that you got, the gold one?
Skeleton level goes up as well. Should I put that on?
Yeah, I'd probably put that on instead of... Yeah. What's that orange necklace you got?
200 attack, skeleton level.
Okay, no, you're fine.
This is a tough one here.
I think you're gonna make it.
Nope.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, sorry, Bobby. Oh.
Oh, fuck!
You still get some good shit, but yeah, not.
It's cheap.
Man, I thought you had it.
Look at that. Can't build shit.
Ah. Well, you wouldn't have been able to build it even if you had all your stuff. You only would have gotten 7 more of those things. You would have been closer.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get this fixed really quick.
This is a good game.
This is a very, very good game. There we are. Let's wrap this thing up. Let me turn this down a bit. Chase, this has been awesome. I feel pretty good about what we did.
Yeah, I'm glad I could teach you a couple things.
Yeah, of course.
About how to just build slightly more effectively.
Well,
Small hand sizes and putting your cards in the right spots is a
Makes a
really
big
big help to getting good stuff in this game.
Well, we're not gonna. This week is a deep dive, so we wouldn't have a chance to talk about this game. Which is, we should talk about this game because it needs to be talked about while it's fresh. But
yeah, I mean, you talked a lot about it on the last episode of the Casual Hour, so we did get to hear some of it there. But yeah, like you said, we've got a very very special deep dive. It's special because I'm leading it, and that happens this Wednesday at 7:30 Central Time.
That you should definitely tune in live for this one. These deep dives are very interactive, and this one is going to be pretty awesome. So
yeah, this one's definitely more interactive than most. I'm really excited to see what happens, and I think we should be able to get some pretty good chat participation in this, or at least some chat influence.
Yeah, we might try and drum up some support this week for people to tune in. We normally don't, outside of a few tweets, but we might try and ask some of our friends to hang out a bit more this week just to get some input there, because it's going to be real good. But with that, we record the podcast every Wednesday at 7:30. I typically stream Monday and Friday nights. We do some bonus stuff every now and again. The show itself is on every platform for podcasts. So if you want to listen to us, you can do that Fridays at 9, Wednesdays live at 7:30 here on Twitch and on our YouTube channel, which we post some quick looks and some video on demand content. Chase is not on camera with me, but you can hear Chase tonight. He also does Gamers on the Go. Johnny is the other half of our show. And
The weak link.
The weak link. The non-existent link. Let me see if I can get this to work with him. Just trying to... Alright, there we go. And then if I do this, I think it will pull up all that we need here. And then I'll put yours up here for Gamers on the Go. So yeah, there's all of our social links if you want to follow around with where we're at. We're on all social platforms. Chase is the host of Gamers on the Go, which is a handheld focused podcast. He's got some good content there. Gigi-san, who we have hosting on our Twitch channel quite a bit. Magic Air on Twitter. Also on a lot of those episodes with Chase for Gamers on the Go. So a lot of great content to get you through the week. We're going to be playing maybe some Destiny tomorrow, just hanging out offline. Maybe not, but then Wednesday back on Deep Dive. Friday, I don't know what I'm going to play this Friday. I don't think it's Monster Hunter.
You know what you're going to be playing this Friday.
It could be Valheim. I did download 2 new games. There's a game I got into called Century Age of Ashes. You should look that up, Chase. It's a free-to-play game coming out. It is a dragon-mounted dogfighting game where you have you have classes that you can choose, and you have like ultimates, and you can do skins and stuff. It's really cool. I suck at it, but it's a really cool concept where you're basically doing these aerial dragon fights.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking neat. It's got a really, really clean graphic look to it. 3 classes. I downloaded that today. Century Age of
Ashes.
Age of Ashes. It's really cool. You should watch a trailer for that.
Okay.
So I might play some of that on Friday, but most likely it'll be Valheim. But Chase, I really appreciate you being my guru and helping me out with this tonight. Thanks for hanging out, making this more enjoyable for me. Play something new, everybody, and we'll be back this week with the show.